Hey cuties, welcome to the channel or welcome back. I'm Trika of TRICKAPLANS. I'm also the owner of the Cuteness Boutique, where you can find some cute stationery for all of your planning and stationery needs. This is where the planning and the cuteness collides on my channel. We will plan this thing called life one day at a time, sprinkling in lifestyle, inspiration, encouragement, and so much more. And if you are new and you have not joined the family that we call hashtag Cuteness Squad, go ahead, take a moment, hit that red subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload a video, or whenever I do a premiere. Make sure you are giving the videos or the lives a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. You know I love hearing from you guys. Excuse me. Okay, so today we are here with our week 2 of our Soulful Sunday, and October's Soulful Sunday is deep diving into faithfulness, or focusing on faithfulness. Last week we discussed what is faithfulness and why God is faithful. We did 1 Corinthians 1 and 9. We also did Malachi 3 and 6, 2 Timothy 2 and 13, and then our soul work for the week was Proverbs 20 and 6 and 1 Corinthians 4 and 2. The soul work for this week is still diving into 1 Corinthians 4 and 2, but week 2 we are gonna deep dive into how faithfulness pays off, and we are going to dive into Proverbs 28 and 20. Also Proverbs 10 and 4. And like I said, the soul work is 1 Corinthians 4 and 2. We're going to stay on that this week as well. So last week this is my prayer and gratitude journal, and we are in the Bible study portion, and we did the what is faithfulness and why is God faithful. So this week I want to dive into my Psalms and Proverbs Bible by Illustrated Faith. And I want to go ahead and show you guys what I come up with this week. I also have my mini faithful collection from Ben Von Alley. You can use Tricka20, TRICKA 20 over at benvonalley.com, so you can get this the sticker album and a lot of the little minis, the mini faithfuls that she have in the shop. I also have out the botanicals, so many stickers value book from the Happy Planner, and I also have Flower Power from Happy Planner. So let's deep dive in and see what I come up with. So let's get started on week 2 of our Soulful Sunday. Okay, diving into this week, we are doing Proverbs 28 and 20. I will be reading from the NIV version of the Bible. That's my preference. Sometimes I do the King James, but majority of the time it is the NIV. So Proverbs 28 and 20. A faithful person will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. Faithfulness pays. It definitely pays off. Faithfulness isn't just about doing right by others. It benefits you too, and not just a little bit. In 2 Chronicles 16 and 9, God is searching all the time for people he can trust, who will follow through when he gives them an assignment. He's looking for faithful men and women who will get the job done at any cost, regardless of inconvenience or discomfort. God can show himself strong through those people because they can be trusted to do what's right. He can entrust them with power and riches, and he can continually increase them because they can always be counted on to be faithful, to do with his resources what he tells them to do. And the benefits don't just stop there. When we're faithful with people, we also have the great advantage. We will be favored and promoted. Faithfulness will cause your life to work and make you a success spiritually and naturally. It will increase your income and influence. Faithfulness definitely pays off. Okay, let me give you guys a disclaimer. You probably will be hearing saws hammering, dogs barking, and all of that. I have been trying to film this Soulful Sunday since this morning. I wanted to get up early and do it, and they were out there early. And I got up at 6:30 a.m. and once I got my coffee and my breakfast, I came up at 7 to do this, and they were out there doing the most. So I still had to get it done. You know, sometimes the enemy tried to come in and make sure you don't get stuff done, but I am here for it. And if you hear it, just press through and bear with me. But the doll here is Sister Porter from Vin Von Alley. I used a couple of boxes from the Happy Planner. The floors are also from the Happy Planner, the books that I showed you in the beginning. And I'm just journaling away about how faithfulness definitely pays off. Faithfulness is so, it's something that resonated with me when we did like I told you, we did a collab with Michelle from Vin Von Alley, and I just wanted to, continue to dive in, and God put it on my spirit to continue with faithfulness for the return of Soulful Sunday in October. So we are here, and I do thank you all for joining me. So if you are looking for some of this cuteness, go ahead and www.vinvonalley.com. Use TRICKA20, TRICKA20, so that you can save some coins on your purchase. But diving back in, let me give you some of the great examples that is found in the life of Joseph. No matter what happened to him, slavery, prison, his life was hard. Guess what? He still was diligent through it all. And guess what else? He was faithful through it all. That faithfulness gave him promotion after promotion and increase upon increase, even in the most impossible situations. So if you are dealing with anything, as long as you're being faithful, you will get promotion after promotion, increase after increase, and you will be successful in whatever it is that you are trying to do. So I just try to remain humble, remain faithful in everything that I do. I am trying to do a lot of different things, and all I can do is, read the word, do what I do, and be around people who actually believe in the word as well. That is what also has helped me. And eventually, he was promoted as the second most powerful man in Egypt. Isn't that amazing? God is so awesome. So the powerful force of faithfulness will promote you. Like I said, it will promote you to set out to become a faithful person, someone others, and especially God, can count on. And watch your blessings and your increase flow. Then watch how God opened supernatural doors for you that could never be opened without him. Okay, diving into the soul work for week 2 is 1 Corinthians 4:2. We are still continuing from week 1 soul work, which was Proverbs 20:6 and 1 Corinthians 4:2. But I wanted to dive all the way into Corinthians 4:2 because that way we can get some understanding on faithfulness. And now it is required that those who have been given a trust must prove faithful. Okay, also recapping last week, we dived into Proverbs 20:6. Who can find a faithful man? Faithfulness is a highly valued quality. It's also a rare one. And that's why Proverbs 20:6 says, who can find a faithful man? And remember, when you have the force of faithfulness flowing in your life, you can be trusted to do what's right even when no one is looking. Okay, and also, faithfulness is one of the fruits of the Spirit, as I mentioned in week 1. But I also have a verse, a scripture that I want to dive in really quickly. We're not going to go too much in depth into it, but it's Proverbs 12:24. This is also a part of faithfulness that I thought was interesting as well, and I wanted to enlighten you on it. So make sure, if you are following along, just go ahead and write down faithfulness for October. And this is Proverbs 12:24. Diligent hands will rule, but laziness ends in forced labor. So if you're lazy, it ends up being forced labor. Hey, you do it right, you do it light. You do it wrong, you do it long. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and finish writing out the scriptures, writing out the message here, and I will let you guys listen to the music until we dive into Proverbs 10:4. I have to kind of cut stuff here. If you hear me cutting stuff a little short and y'all have to listen to music, it's because the sawing and stuff gets really loud. So I have to kind of stop and just let you guys watch me journal these entries. Okay, so this is how Proverbs 28 and 20 came out. I absolutely love it, and I use the pen from my shop. I love writing with this pen, and I love writing with it in my illustrating Bibles, because they don't really bleed through. They just have like some ghosting. So let's move on to Proverbs 10:4. This should be really great, and I'm going to go ahead and dive into this, and I'll see you guys towards the end. Okay, so I just use one of the little page flags from the Dollar Tree so that I can mark my place in the Bible. That's what I kind of do when I'm trying to, mark my little space. And also I am highlighting with the King Art dual tip brush pen, 141 in the color tan. They are really nice, and they don't bleed through. They're good like Tombos, and I do have a couple of Tombos, but I'm limited in colors. So I'm glad that I stumbled across this King Art set inside of Burlington's. It was on clearance, so if you're looking for an alternative to Tombow, then try the King Art brand. But let's dive back in. This is I'm using some stickers from the Happy Planner. And I thought it would be fitting because it said grateful, thankful, blessed. And I'm using some of the monstera leaves and different leaves so that I can, decorate and make it cute. But we are diving into Proverbs 10:4. And I made sure that I highlighted Proverbs 10:4. So lazy hands make for poverty. Let me say that one more time. Lazy hands make for poverty. Hey, I'm not going to edit it. Yes, I messed up the word. But anyway, I am so glad that I am reading all of this stuff on faithfulness, because it's giving me key tools that I need to handle distractions and disruptions that come our way, and is giving me the tools also so I can stay prayed up. Just like everything that's going on around me, I'm still pushing through. I'm praying until something happens, and I am going to get this Soulful Sunday out to you guys today. Okay, and right here is where I am trying to figure out where I want the doll at. It's okay to change your mind even when you are Bible journaling. I am using the sticker lifter from the Cuteness Boutique to remove Amber. I wanted to place her over on the other side by the florals. So I'm going to put Grace down in this box that also came from the Happy Planner. And I'm glad that this sticker lifter helps me move stuff around even in the Psalms and Proverbs Bible. And this paper is way thinner than our regular planner paper, so the sticker lifter definitely come in handy. So let me let you go ahead and finish watching the rest of this and how it comes out, and I will chat with you in a minute. Okay, cuties, I hope you have enjoyed this week's Soulful Sunday. This is week 2. Faithfulness does pay off. We did Proverbs 28 and 20, also Proverbs 10 and 4. And make sure you are doing the soul work, which is 1 Corinthians 4 and 2. And if you are joining along, make sure that you look in the description bar, and all of the scriptures are there. If you're not already a part of the Cuteness Squad, which is TRICKAPLANS, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever I go live, upload a video, or do a premiere. Give this video and all other videos and lives a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. You know I love hearing from you guys. I cannot wait to see you in week 3 of our Soulful Sunday, and we will be diving into how faithfulness protects you, and we will be deep diving into Psalms 31 and 23. And also the soul work for week 3 is 2 Thessalonians 3 and 3. Make sure you go ahead and get a head start. Check it out. Make sure you go ahead and read the scriptures. That way you can be ready for us when we come back next week for week 3 of our Soulful Sunday, which is for the month of October is faithfulness. So I will definitely see you in my next one. Thank you so much again for joining. I will see you later. Toodles.